Okay, today I'm sorting out a fault on my aunt's lawnmower. This lawnmower is exactly the same model we used to have back when in 2009, but that one had since broken down due to the armature having faults on the poles, and this one's got a problem with the cable. There's a break from here to here, and I'm going to have a look and see what I can do. Hopefully it's not all crimped terminals, so let's have a look inside. Of course, when working on electricals, it is safe to, well, it's a must to disconnect it from the mains. Okay, so I've took this thing apart, and it's quite easy to replace a wire. There's two terminals here, live and neutral, so I'll go ahead and replace it, well, shorten the cable down and replace it. What I'm going to do is I've just used a bit of masking tape to give me an idea of whereabouts to cut the cable, because it's about from here to here from where the break is. So what I've just done is I've reassembled the assembly, and I've just put it through the mounting support for this control panel, so to say. It's just basically a switch, so yeah. So I'll probably cut it about here somewhere, or just after the little bend, so it looks like that, so it looks like it's proper. Okie dokie, so this is the offending wire. That's going over there. I'll put that in my scrap pile, strip it for the copper. I've re-terminated them and stripped them, and this is like miniature armour cable. Quite thick stuff. Took a few goes to get through, but we got through in the end. That is quite small cable for the amount of amps this thing will be pulling. So let's have a look in the plug to see what kind of amps this thing's rated for. Okay, so it's got a 13 amp fuse in it. I'll just make it out there. It's quite bright today, but quite overcast at the same time. This is just a momentary switch. Got to keep it even for it to run constantly. So yeah, have to push it in. So that's the safety feature, and then it will go on. I'm going to give it a quick clean up on the inside, because it has been around primer dust, because my cousins are car rebuilders, so it is quite dusty, so I'm just going to give it a quick once over just to make sure everything's okay in here. So what I'll do now is I'll rebuild that and we'll be on our way. Okay, I just took the lid off just to have a look to see what's inside, and this is quite bad. This is why it's a good idea to clean out the inside of your lawnmower where the motor is, especially on electric motors, because then this grass dries. When the armature sparks, sometimes it could probably set this grass on fire, leading to a fire. So it's always good to clean out your inside of your electric lawnmowers every now and then. I'm surprised the motor ain't fried from all that clogged vents. The motor sits in here, the rest is just whatever. You can see the blades down there. This is a universal brush motor. These are your field windings, and just under this white cap is your armature. And there are your two carbon brushes. Let's have a quick clean. So there you have it. It's quite black there. And what it's done is, obviously the fine strands of copper have snapped somehow, obviously being stretched too far. They don't have a very long distance of travel before they snap. And obviously what's happened is when the cable gets moved, when it gets moved to alignment, the strands actually start arcing inside the cable, and obviously it can cause a fire if it was left to arc for too long. So I'm glad I found that out, and we will no longer have any, well, they won't have any more problems with the lawnmower cutting out at random, because there was a break in the wire in the first half a metre or so, about an arm's length. So it's working now. That's all I've got out of it so far. So yeah, thanks for watching.